Oh, what's this? Skyfarers exposed to the haunted light of the stars are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. A junior signaler is discovered in the hold of Miss pile of dissected books. She's cutting out the words and grouping them in clusters to represent a new system of linguistic categorization. Narrative is prosperous and inclusive. She informs you mania is the only sensible foundation for classification. You examine her arrangements. The words light and loss sit side by side in nearly conjunction, philosophy and faction held together. Ah. Yeah, I'm by Lustrum anyways, sure. I'd rather take the supply hit for now than the sanity hit, honestly. It is what it is, though. Bro, he's... oh, no. I don't want to deal with any of this right now, especially not the Kentucky. I don't know what the fuck they're actually called. I haven't seen them in a bit, but... I don't want to deal with any of them. This is probably the only time that I'd rather take the Tarek hit. Nah, he's close. He doesn't see me, though. That's good. Kind of held my breath for a second there. Alright. There should be another one up here. And there's another gastro. I'm just going to call them gastropods for now. I'm sure someone's going to yell at me and be like, "Hey, you know what they're called," but I don't really care right now. It's whatever's easier on the tongue. Alright. I guess I made it through for now. Let's see if I can get back to Winchester. Ooh. Fuck, I hate those things! Guess we're taking a detour, boys. Guess we're taking a detour. Alright, we made it back to Winchester and mostly safe. I just pulled in my port reports, but I'm leaving the favors for later. I tend to do that. First things first, that's going full. I'm not taking that risk. 75 is a little price to pay for that. How many does Magdalene's need? Is it 3? 3, okay. Wait, is it Magdalene's? Yes. Okay. So I do actually have a reason to go back. I have 2 reasons to go back there now. 1 for profit and 2 for profit, so. Ooh, that's actually a good one. This one, I don't know. I don't know where to get Ministry approved labor in the Reach. Well, no, I don't know right now. Anyways. Got a bit of extra money. Oh. Oh, yeah, no, that's actually a good one. Ton of industry. Those are rare outside of Albion. The initial search is fruitless. People giggle at the antiquated fashion on display in the daguerreotype, the tilt of the jaw, the unfortunate arrangement of the hair, but the proprietor of the round table seems to recognize the face. Oh yes, right sod he was. She looks up. She holds up the locket to catch the fallen starlight through the window. Wanted to open a factory here a few years back. Something went wrong, and there was a workers' revolt. Not been seen since. There was a wow. All right. So he's gotten shot, had a revolt, and a few other things. Group of concerned tackies are looking for Skyfarer and Captain to assist them in retrieving a missing friend. Captain, a broad soldier tacky, speaks for the group. A friend of ours, there are protests. An acquaintance of ours has sent a message from High where she needs transport back to New Winchester. He pauses for a breath. Would you mind picking her up if you happen to go out of the way? She's a filmmaker who goes by the name of MME Lumiere. I'm just gonna call her Lumiere. Or Madame, maybe. Madame Lumiere. She said she never returned, so I have to assume she's taken ill. It'd be good to make sure she gets back safely. However, east northeast. So, okay, that actually does help. What else do I need? I have some extra money. I want a shotgun. My normal combo is a shotgun and a one of those early on. Later on, it's usually that and the other shotgun that isn't here. I guess I've never used mines though. I've never used mines. I've always kind of wanted to, never did. And it takes a normal slot too. I don't know. I need to get one of these as soon as possible, though, so I can take on a dreadnought. Alright, well, we're going to be heading down to Magdalene's, and then I'm going to go up to here, and then probably explore this area. Hybris is probably, like, there. I found this out on the way back up here. This is the route that I took. The nature reserve should be around here. I didn't go to it because I was kind of scared with Hull, but you get my point. So we will be back once I get to Magdalene's or in case something else happens. Looks like I found a homestead, huh? And he crashed into one, apparently. Settlers who live so far beyond the edge of civilization relish the hardships of solitude. They will fiercely defend your small territories, but occasionally welcome company and trade. The homestead is warm and welcome in the wide night. Its windows are gilded with lamplight. A sturdy sailor beckons you in. I need fuels more than it. Oh, that's actually a good trade. Oh, nice. Well, that works, I guess. Alright, we're at the circus again. First thing I'm gonna do is actually this 155 each. I spent like what 300 on them, and I made like a fucking $500. I could wow, no, I couldn't have actually, but I could have bought most of them here too. And I got a vision of heavens. I got money and I got experience. It's so good. It's so good. Ooh, they don't sell fuel here, huh? I mean, I could always sacrifice someone for fuel. Fuck it. Let's keep going. Listen to their stories. Fire burns by the obelisk where newcomers mingled. None of them seem to know what drew them there, save that they had nowhere else. They knew that they should be. They trade stories and the last of the liquor from their flasks, find the solace here for a reason that even they can't seem to explain. I feel that. The broken, the disavowed, the fugitives. Every visitor has their own story and a hole in their heart. A few demonstrate acts which they hope to join the circus itself. Others talk of their plans to leave this place and resume their lives, not today, but tomorrow, or the day after that, perhaps. Or the day after that. Or the day after that. You know how it is. Right, port report. I don't need that. Same thing. Attend another performance. Visit the amusements. Visit the amusements again, because I might as well use the tickets up while I'm here. Pair of clowns who pin out smiles do not match the actual scout spot you almost immediately. There's nothing funny about the heavy sticks they carry. The ringmaster looks relieved to see a familiar face. Oh, thank God. We've got a show to put on, and one of my biggest acts is throwing a tantrum. No. He pauses, toying with his exquisitely managed mustache. He looks at you up and down. Oh, actually, I got his voice. I don't suppose you ever considered stepping into the ring yourself. Oh, fuck. I mean, This one, they just talked about how the other lion tamer got fucked up. In this one, I feel like, I mean, I'm already a clown in real life, so. Ooh! Dress remotely with grease paint face, you do your best to entertain. The audience laughs at your pratfall. Some of them even deliberate. Afterwards, the ringmaster claps you on the shoulder. I already forgot his voice. Excellent. Well, excellent. Well, terrible. Never do that again. But please come and see me behind the tents. He's like, that was shit. Don't ever do that again. You're welcome everywhere here. The carnies nod to you as you pass. Beyond the performers in the permanent audience, the circus is deserted. Everyone keeps to their quarters unless they are practicing the show. Despite that calliope music, the mood back here is close to that of a mausoleum. Ooh, there's a lot. Let's talk to them first. He leans behind a painted, faded poster of himself smoking a cheap malodorous tobacco. So how's he smoking the tobacco though? Fail better games, huh? Is he smoking it from a pipe? If he's smoking a cigarette, how's he smoking it? It just says he's smoking it, unless that is a type. Maybe that's its own thing. Actually, I don't know. I might look that up after. Sorry. It breaks my heart that you have to sit through that, he says, nodding towards the big tub. Sometimes I wonder why I left Mahogany Hall. Then I remember how much Plenty paid before this whole place lost its funding. It was a cigarette. He puts out the cigarette on the poster and he tosses it to an overturned top hat. The tent is larger than others. The flap is tied open for visitors. They half raise themselves from the deep cushions in green and bid you across to sit across from them. They ask you how you enjoyed the show, and before you can answer, they apologize for their performance. No. Aw. I'm nothing by myself, they say. Without my twin there to catch me, or there to leap for me to catch. It's quite dull, but they're trying to break themselves from the circus again. Yeah, the circus has a hold on people, unfortunately. His head is bowed, he's bald. His bald dome, of course he's bald. His bald dome shines in the lantern light. If you ignore the grease paint, he looks not unlike the bust of a Grecian philosopher. Greece, I guess. The clown rubs the back of his head. It's troubling to me that the show goes on, even if there's no one there. Even if no one's there to watch, he looks at you searchingly. What does he expect you to say? I don't know. And the headstrong struggle. She isn't performing or training. She tends to keep inside her caravan. She welcomes you to her caravan and begs your pardon for the mess. For though the caravan is a remarkable oasis of cleanliness in the otherwise untidy port, the only other seat she can offer you is stacked with poems. She places them beneath her own chair and she begins to ask you questions about your life. Any inquiries into her own, she deflects with the wit of a slighted baroness. I mean, yeah. Doors open. From inside, you can hear the constant ruffling of a deck of cards. Hats, cats, bats, and rats. Okay. The ringmaster is sat on a fat cushion, idly shuffling a warm pack of playing cards. He smiles wearily at you. Asks the cards about you. He draws from the top of the deck, sets them on the table. They say you can help. He places them back into the deck and bids you shuffle and draw for yourself. The cards are the same. He smiles in the same weary smiles. Looks like they haven't changed their minds. I wonder how he scammed me there. It's like they haven't changed their minds. The ringmaster shuffles, cuts, and deals the cards. This is the work I can offer. 8 of bats, the magician props are in need of fixing. The ringmaster sighs. 4 of hats, one of them has run away again. 2 of cats, the costumes are not for the clown but for his pet geese. Cuddles. Wait. He has 2 geese? I always thought he had 1. I guess I never read that properly, yeah. Cuddles and ruffles. He's not funny without them, confides the ringmaster. Wait, so the clown has geese? I knew he had geese, but it's really hit me for the first time that the clown has geese. Of all, I don't know. I guess geese are pretty fucking, Canadians would know how geese are. Geese are fucking terrible. I hate geese. Little bastards. 6 are rats. Ideally, the strong ones act as unusual objects brought in by a crowd. The problem is no one knows they're supposed to bring something. Let's just start from the top. The ringmaster passes you an envelope addressed. Of course, I gotta go to Avon. Addressed to a short shop in Port Avon. We have a friend there who'll do repairs for us. He definitely gathers the cards from the table. We shouldn't have to rely on those bloody contraptions, but the card and coin match is too small to see from the upper rows. Okay. Whatever. Alright. I'm gonna. I probably should go back and get fuel, but I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna take a loop around first.